Yeah. Wait, I think the title of the stream is it's just whatever, like talking Knicks or NBA. You could
Yeah,
like
it's whatever.
you could shout out your Instagram if you want or
I
whatever.
would. I'm gonna do that.
All
Oh,
right.
I just got the noti.
Okay. Hopefully people join.
Let me pull up the chat while we're at it.
Yeah. Let's see. See how long it takes for a person to join.
Oh yeah, here we go.
But someone asked me. We have 6 people in there already. Oh, yo, what's going on? All right. Santaro's in the house. Yo, what's going on, man? Appreciate being a member. I actually think there's a section when you're on like StreamYard, you can like tap on comments and you can see the comments. Um, what's going on, John T? He says hello. You already know I'm tuned in. We appreciate that, Robinson. How you doing? Wait, what, Robinson? What's your profile picture? Because I can't really see because it's like small on here. Shintaro says I'm gonna renew my membership. Well, I appreciate that, man. I really do. Never feel like you have to do it at all. But yeah, this is just gonna be a Q&A. I decided to bring on my boy Avery. You could follow him on Instagram at BBALL Courtside. Avery, you could drop the link
Yeah, I'll put
um,
that in the chat.
or whatever. But yeah, if you just search on BBALL Courtside, I believe there's no no underscores or anything like that. You just search that. Make sure you follow him. He gives like updates of what's going on in the NBA world and all that. As Mama said, don't trust you. Salute. That's such a good name. Mama said, don't trust you. He says, salute, Clutch. What's up, man? If you haven't already, yeah, follow my boy right here at BBALL Courtside on Instagram. Go follow. Wait, what's your goal right now when it comes to that channel? I mean, that page.
Right now, my goal is 5,000 followers.
Yo, 5,000. What are you at right now?
Right now, I'm at like 1,700. Oh
Yo,
wait, nah, 1,070.
yeah, let's get him to 5,000. But this is unexpected. Thank you so much for being a member, man. I really appreciate that. You said you had to. Well, that's really optional. So thank you so much. If you ever have any ideas of like emojis or brand new like giveaways or anything like that, actually, I did want to announce that I will be doing like kind of a giveaway thing. Like it's not till after the lottery that people are going to be predicting like the 1 through 14, and whoever gets the closest like will win a prize. But yeah, thank you, Mama said so much. Like I believe under the information when you become a member, you see what comes with being a member. But yeah, thank you, man, so much. I appreciate the support. What are we talking about? It's basically just Q&A. Oh yeah, and if you have an Instagram, Mama said, let me know. I'll add you to the group chat. Um, as he drops, what did he drop? Oh, he dropped the Julius Randle emoji. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, you can put them in the chat. They don't just have to be Knicks. They could be NBA if you want. Because I know sometimes, of course, we love talking Knicks, but sometimes it can be just boring just talking Knicks. Because sometimes there's like nothing to talk about. But I guess we could talk about the game tomorrow. Hopefully, I'm able to catch it. We'll see. When is the giveaway? Not till a long time. It's not going to be like till after the draft. Probably a day after the draft. Because I'm going to be looking at like I'll probably get people to like send it to my email, like their predictions 1 through 14. So like a long time from now. Uh,
Yeah, speaking of tomorrow's game, man, Lonzo's gonna be back tomorrow.
yeah, that's gonna suck. I think it's gonna be a totally different game. Do you think we're gonna win tomorrow?
Honestly, I really don't, because I mean, we went into their building and embarrassed them. I mean, they're gonna do the same in our building.
Yeah, I think they're definitely gonna look for revenge, and they just look lost out there when they don't have a point guard, because like Zion's good. He actually looks solid running point, but Lonzo we know is like more experienced and he just runs the show better at point guard. I think it's gonna be scarier, and we know he's shooting the three better. We haven't faced this Lonzo yet, I don't think. Have we?
No, we have not.
Yeah, I'm trying to think about that. Am I
They
peak?
were Lonzo away, man. We're coming away with an L tomorrow.
Yeah, I hope we win. I hope you're wrong, but we'll see what happens. Shintaro says my friend is going to the game tomorrow. That's awesome, man. So I'll send you vids that he said. Send me. Oh, that's cool, man. Appreciate that. Mama said, are you peeking at the Golden State and Boston game? I actually was not checking that game
I
out.
actually am.
Yeah, Avery is though.
Everyone pray for Juan Toscano Anderson. That looked tough.
Yeah, I didn't see it, but hopefully it's all right. Via the next giveaway, it's not going to be this month. It's probably going to be the following month because at the end of the day, I'm like only 17. I have the type of money to be doing a giveaway every single month, you know. So that might be like every other month, but I'll try to do the memberships like once a month. That's the goal. It's the 17th, so I believe the next one's on the 23rd or 24th, whatever the date was last time. I did one. Knicks. All right, so we have someone who's really optimistic. Michael says Knicks honestly have a chance at the Eastern Conference Finals.
I wouldn't go that far.
Dude, I love the optimism. But maybe like 2 to 3 years, maybe like when we finally have a point guard and RJ's like in his prime, see what Randall's doing. It's gonna be so.
First round exit, man. First round exit.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a first round exit too, man. I'm not trying to let you down, but I just think that's the realistic like expectations in my opinion. But I have a question to ask you, Avery. Do you think Mitch will be here in 2 years?
Um, I doubt it.
You don't? Yeah. You think when they take a look at like what Nerlens Noel's doing, you think that's really gonna affect Mitch? And also because Mitch isn't staying healthy and there's questions with like his maturity.
I honestly feel like it will because we're still winning at a high level with Mitch out. Nerlens Noel has done fine holding it down for Mitch. So I mean, I would not be surprised if the team decide to move on from Mitch. And with how injury prone he's becoming, honestly, I can see it.
Yeah, you don't really have to pace centers like you have as unless of course you have Embiid or Jokic. But like nowadays you don't really need that dominant center. Like it's not like back in the day. You just need like really a serviceable one like nowadays because like we're winning games like all respect to Nerlens Noel. Like he actually could be a starting caliber center for a championship team, but you need like just amazing players on your team and you're gonna need an amazing backcourt. Like for example, if you have like Curry, Klay Thompson, and like obviously Kevin Durant, then you could have Noel at the five. But the team we have right now win a championship with Noel at the five.
This team that we have, we're not going to the conference finals,
Yeah,
man.
I don't think so either. What's going on, Valix? Valix, big time Knicks fan. What were your thoughts on the game? Yeah, it was last. Yeah, what were your thoughts on the game? If Miami did, so you think we have potential to be the team like Miami? Maybe I'm underestimating us. I'm not sure. I guess we kind of are built like them in a way. We have an experienced coach. Even though like I know Randall's putting up the numbers, but I could trust.
Difficult to see that, man. It's difficult to see that.
Yeah, it is, especially because we've been bad for such a long time. But can you trust like anyone? Like I guess Burks, but like down the stretch of games, like who's gonna command the troops? Like who's that veteran guy that's really gonna make sure that everyone's like locked in? And I get it because like we have the young players. I don't know if I believe that though. Because like can we haven't proven to beat Philly. We haven't proven like no, I don't believe that. We might not win the conference finals, but we'll make it. You think we the conference finals?
I don't see that, man. I don't see that.
Yeah, we don't have a Butler or Adebayo. Yeah, I agree, Shintaro.
We're not at that level yet, man. I'm sorry to tell you, but we're not at that level.
Yeah, I agree. I still like I know we've won 5 in a row, and like I think we could win the next 5 games. I don't know if it's because like we've been bad for such a long time that I don't have those expectations. You have to say that we're at that optimism or just like saying like we could win the game. Like I'm not confident. Like even if we're playing a bad team, like you still never know. Cause like it, I hate to say it, but like we're still in the next. You never know. I don't know.
I mean, yeah, I admire the optimism, but I mean, you got to be realistic too, man.
Yeah. Drew says, "What's good, Clutch? What's going on, man? Like, can we beat Milwaukee? Can we beat Philly? Can we beat Miami? Can we even beat Boston? No, I don't. I don't think so. I don't. To be completely honest with you guys, we don't have a point guard. Can we trust like Randall still has never played a playoff series, guys? You have to realize that. You have to realize that. Payne's never been in the playoffs. Randall's never been in the playoffs.
We don't truly have a clutch player, to be honest.
Come
We
on.
don't have a clutch first option.
Yeah. There's no one I could say. Yeah, I agree. No, will make me a deal. If we get to the Eastern Conference Finals, I deserve a shout out. Okay, I'll give you a shout out right now. It's just not happening. I honestly don't. Don't just say you're sorry. Like, give you reasons like why we won't go to the Eastern Conference Finals. I have faith in our defense, but at some point you're gonna have to score points. So you're telling me we can go to the Eastern Conference Finals. You think we could beat Miami, the team we absolutely struggle against? Like, could you trust this team?
Nah, I don't trust this team. Nah.
I don't think we could score timely buckets against like Miami. I just don't. Um, Alec Burks. Um, like we have to beat Miami for people to say like we're going to the Eastern Conference Finals.
We're not beating Miami. We're not at that talent, man.
Yeah, we'll see, man. We'll see. Come on, Warriors, win this game. Like I know people are really optimistic right now, but to say like this team's gonna go to the Eastern Conference Finals, like it's just crazy. Like the last time we were good, we didn't even go to the Eastern Conference Finals. We lost in the second round to Indiana. Defense wins games, plus in the playoffs, they don't call as much foul as they do in the regular season. I don't know, man. All respect to you, I don't think we're going to the Eastern Conference Finals.
We're not going there.
Can you rely? So you're telling me you think Randall could carry this team offensively, like in the playoffs by himself? Because
Nah,
we know Noel doesn't provide much offensively. Can you trust RJ?
we're still not really much offensively.
Yeah, can you trust RJ Barrett in the playoffs? We don't have consistent 3-point shooting. Can you trust?
RJ's still very, very inconsistent.
Yeah,
To be completely honest. So like, nah, I don't.
I see what you're saying, Michael, but we still can't beat the Heat. I think people are straight up ignoring the Heat.
He's just so legit, and they're missing all the deeper on that, man.
Yeah, and we even proved that we lost to we finally played a healthy Celtics team. I know we beat the Celtics by 30 at the beginning of the season, but one of their most important players wasn't playing.
Injuries have really helped us this season. We're above 500 because of injuries.
Yeah. What's going on, Bray Pan? Appreciate you being here. I'm not a numbers guy. I was born a Knicks fan. I grew up with a family full of Knicks. I'm all in. I respect the heart. I just don't think it's happening. As much as I want it to happen, just like that would be impressive. I hope they prove me wrong and we somehow go to the Eastern Conference Finals. I just don't see it happening. I just don't. And I can't trust this bench.
Oh, damn, this is a close game.
Let me see. I think we're a well-coached team, and I think we're moving in the right direction. But I just don't see that happening, man. Yeah, Bray Pan, how you doing, man? All right, let's go down the standings. NBA standings.
We got a pretty. I mean, we got a fairly comfortable position at fifth.
All right, so like, think about the Eastern Conference Finals. People were saying someone said the Nets are only our competition. Like, do people forget about the Sixers? We haven't beaten them since they sucked. The Celtics we just lost to with a fully healthy team. The Nets, of course, people were saying we're gonna face. Even though the Bucks, like they may struggle there and there, I still don't see us beating the Bucks. I just don't.
I mean, I feel like everyone had to expect at some point the Celtics would come back to life.
Yeah, I don't see us beating the Heat. I don't see us beating the Bucks. I don't see us beating the Nets. I don't see us beating the Sixers. I don't see us beating the Celtics. Yes, Shantaro, exactly. We have to make the Eastern Conference Finals over Miami and Philly, Milwaukee and Brooklyn. Y'all think that could happen? Mama said, Clutch, you are very smart and intelligent, young cat. I respect you as well. I see that our team is hungry. So you think this is like a 2007 Giants team? Are you a Giants fan, Mama said? So you think this is a 2007 Giants team? Like, it doesn't matter about the talent. We just have that underdog. We have that chip on our shoulder. I think we can go to the Eastern Conference Finals. If that happens, I'll give you credit, but I just personally don't see that happening.
If that happens and you speak it into existence, no, you never have to buy another drink in New York, man.
You think it will happen, Michael? And I think our point situation is ideal, by the way. Defenses can adjust to the different play styles and Payne, Rose, and quickly. I don't know. So you're a Giants fan. I understand the optimism and the underdog mentality. I understand that then. I get it. We've been bad for a long time, and we have to prove people wrong. But it's not like a bad thing if we don't go to the conference finals. We won 21 games last year. We have what do we
We're
have?
31 team. I mean, that's way more than any of us would have expected.
Yeah, Shantar. We should draft Josh Giddey or Trey Mann with our late pick. I looked at some of Josh Giddey. He's a smart player. He could pass the basketball. Not completely sold on him, but he has some nice pitches. But I'm glad you said with our late pick. But Trey Mann, I heard he's pretty solid. If we make the playoffs, our team will be limping on the court. Yeah, they'll probably be exhausted, exactly.
Davion Mitchell.
Yeah, Avery wants Davion Mitchell. What are your guys' thoughts on Davion Mitchell?
And then with our early second, maybe like Matthew Hurd, stash him in the G League.
Yeah, probably gonna happen. I think it's gonna take Hurt some time. He'll kind of be like a Kyle Guy situation, in my opinion.
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah.
Or maybe like Corey Kispert.
ABC. Yeah. Like I like his profile. I feel like we can get like a shooter. There's some things you can do besides shooting, but I feel like we can get one of those players later in the draft. But yeah, I wouldn't mind if we take him. We gotta. We fought to the wire against the Celtics and Philly. So I get what you're saying here. We fought to the wire, but did we close those games out? No. We fought to the wire with Philly like past seasons, and we still haven't. Because you guys are saying Eastern Conference Finals. I'm not arguing with you guys here. I'm just trying to say here. So you would have to beat like both of those teams. We could fight all we want, but if we can't close out a game, it doesn't matter. We haven't beaten the Philly since they weren't in the playoffs. At most, I think we get to the second round if we face like the Hawks. But who knows? They have a better coach now. King Jaw, thank you so much for being here. He says, salute, Clutch. What's going on, man? I hope you're well. It's possible, Shantaro. It's possible. I think we can get a couple games against the Celtics. But they've been to the playoffs. They have a true closer. I'm not like people like Burks has been our best closer, but I could trust Tatum down the stretch more than a Burks.
Burks has been.
Congrats, man.
Burks is our clutchest player on the roster. And I mean, he's streaky, but he's our best shooter. And when
Yeah.
Burks is their best shooter, I mean, you can't expect to go to the Eastern Conference Finals. You can't expect to.
Yeah, I just can't. Like, that would be really surprising if we went to the Eastern Conference Finals again. Payne's never been in the playoffs. RJ's never been in the playoffs. Noel has. Randall hasn't. Has Bullock ever been in the playoffs?
I don't believe. Maybe on the Clippers or something. I'm not sure.
Yeah. Mama said Celtics just beat the Warriors. Well, that sucks for us. Mama said, I'm not a numbers guy. I don't like math. When I played ball in high school, I never looked at the scoreboard or went to the score tally table and asked what my score was. Not it's not impossible. I'm believing in this team, but I also want to be realistic. I don't want to set myself up for disappointment, you know? I don't. Tim Kim says, you think Lonzo DeRozan could actually work with this team?
DeRozan, I really don't see DeRozan working on this team because like DeRozan, he's DeRozan. I don't know. He'd be a net negative for us.
I don't want to fill up a max slot with DeRozan because think about it. You'll be giving your max slots. You're not winning a championship with that team. With DeRozan, RJ, and Randall, those are your max guys for the future. I'm not confident with that at all. I'm okay with bringing in Lonzo, but DeRozan, he's older, doesn't really fit the timeline of this team. To me, that just makes no sense. He's a good scorer, but how will RJ do? Randall,
I mean, DeRozan. I mean,
he's still good. Don't
he's
get
in like the 40th percentile in scoring. I saw. So like, I don't know. He's overrated as a scorer.
yeah. Uh, Yo, that's awesome. Congrats, man. Congrats on going D1 for track. Curry had like 50. It wasn't enough. Yeah, actually catch the game. Avery did though. But they're showing Kemba shot right now. How will Zoe contribute to our team? We need a true point guard. We need someone that can distribute the ball and play at the right pace. He could actually space the floor, or at least he's gotten better spacing the floor. We've needed a point guard for such a long time.
Speeds up the offense, unlike Elfrid Payton.
Yeah, plays at the right pace. Can you imagine Randall and RJ in transition with Lonzo? We've been needing a point guard for such a long time. Yeah, that's crazy. I didn't Curry had 50 and they lost. That's crazy. Crazy. Do you not want Lonzo, Shintaro? Who do you want at point guard?
Lonzo's a perfect fit.
Quickly is a combo. He's not a point guard to me. Knicks have a chance to win in the playoffs because COVID could strike. COVID could strike us too. We saw what happened with Burks. Dinwiddie would fit in. He doesn't want to come here. Dinwiddie does not want to come here. Dinwiddie hates the Knicks, doesn't he?
Bro, he despises the Knicks.
Just like De'Aaron Fox. I would love De'Aaron Fox. Like, I would love for him to come here in free agency one day, but he hates the Knicks, and he just signed a giant contract. Yo, man, it's the Knicks is in the house. What's going on, man? He says, salute Knicks family. Let's go Knicks. Yo, what's going on, man? So what are your expectations with the Knicks? There's some people saying in the chat we can go to the Eastern Conference Finals. I like this team moving forward. I think we're moving in the right direction. But Philly still has our number. Not sold against Miami. Like, we compete against Celtics, but can we close out those games, you know? Like, we beat Boston at the beginning of the season, but there was no Tatum. So, yeah, what are your thoughts, like, on the Knicks as of right now? Do you think, obviously, we're going to make the playoffs, and do you think we can
I mean, exactly. This is still a tough conference because you have the Sixers, you have the Nets, obviously contenders. You have the Bucks. You still have a healthy Bucks team. You have a Hawks team who's getting it together under Nate McMillan, tough offensive team. You got the Celtics waking up. We're not going all the way, but I do admire the optimism, man.
Yeah, I admire optimism. We've been bad for such a long time, so I expect from our side that you still have your head up and you're just like so freaking confident. Like I love that. And again, thank you so much for being a member. That's just amazing. But yeah, make sure you check out Man. Great content creator when it comes to Knicks. I love his live streams. I tune in there. He has a great community moving over there. I love the Knicks community on YouTube. Nothing but Knicks. Guillermo's doing his thing. Everyone's awesome. Knicks Fan TV. I say that to say if we focus and play our game from here on out, we can upset a team or two. And it is far fetched, but the way we play defense is unstoppable. Yeah, I get what you're coming from. Like our defense has been great this season, and I also see like the chemistry of this team is so much fun to watch as well. Bear, oh, we have a Rockets fan in the house. Welcome to the. Is this your first time in here? If you've been in here before, like I apologize for not recognizing your name, but Bear says, as a Rockets fan, I could see you guys making the playoffs, but the experience will be a problem. Yeah, 4 out of the 5 guys in the starting lineup haven't been to the playoffs. If we didn't have Mitchell Robinson, all 5 guys haven't gone to the playoffs. It's going to be really interesting if we go to the playoffs and how Julius Randle will be in that atmosphere because like for like Knicks playoff games, like even though there's not going to be like a full capacity arena, Avery, you know the Garden's still going to be rocking. It's going to be amazing.
Oh man, haven't bro. The Garden is still gonna be rocking regardless. The Garden is still gonna be energetic regardless of what's going on.
Yeah, but yeah, man said, I think we are this year's Miami Heat. Okay, I actually like that comparison. Someone actually made this earlier that we have the young players. We have some veterans on this team. He says, I think for this year's Miami Heat, I feel Julius is going to hit another level. Wow, you think he's going to get, if he gets even better, that'd be insane because he is still only 26 years old and there still is some things he has to like work on, obviously with the turnovers, but it's going to happen. He always has the ball in his hands. Maybe a shot selection at times and knowing when to take the right shot. Sometimes, like, so on fire, he could like sometimes be way too aggressive, but I love the aggressiveness from Randall. He's not afraid to take over in a big moment. But he said, yeah, I think we are this year's Miami Heat. I feel Julius is going to hit another level and take his game to the next level. Yeah, if that happens, dude, could you imagine, Avery, if Julius Randall got even better next season?
Bro, not gonna lie, we wouldn't know how to act.
Yo, like, you'd make another All-Star team. It's just nah, that would be insane if Randall and like some people think RJ can be an all-star next season. You think he'll be an all-star next season?
I think in like 1 to 2 years, I think he will make the jump.
To me, like he'll be an all-star to us because like for example, Devin Booker didn't even make the all-star team. No, he's an all-star. So like he'll be an all-star in our eyes, like in my opinion, because we've seen RJ get snubbed left and right from list. So don't be surprised if RJ drops like 23 points or like top 5 seed and he doesn't somehow make the all-star team. That's gonna happen. We saw what happened to Devin Booker. Did Chris Paul make it?
No, I don't think he did.
Okay, see that just shows like right there as well. But I know he didn't have crazy stuff stats, but we know Devin Booker's an all-star, guys. The all-star game could just be extremely stupid. Um,
But like RJ, he's easily one of the most disrespected young players in the league, especially by advanced stats nerds.
yeah. Um,
Because you got them using like advanced metrics for disingenuous narratives.
mm, um, Shintaro says I gotta go. Have a good night, Clutch. You have a good night as well, man. Brave Pan says I legit can't see the Knicks going to the Eastern Conference Finals as a Knicks fan. Knicks at most first round exit. We have a lack of playoff experience. I agree with you, man. I think we're gonna compete, but I just don't see us getting that far.
But
Uh,
still, even playoffs, that is a successful season. More
yeah,
than we could have ever imagined.
we've been asking for improvement season after season, and we've never seen development. We've never seen improvement, and it's finally happening. So we just should be. I know people are like, "Don't be satisfied with that." The Knicks suck, but just like we're finally moving in the right direction. It's progress. I could be happy with that. Um,
It's crazy to see how high some Knicks fans are on this team. It's crazy to me.
yeah. Who was one player you wanted at the trade deadline? I wanted actually Evan Fournier, and I was kind of pissed like when the Celtics only got him for like 2 second round picks. But yeah, I wanted Evan Fournier. Man
I
said,
wanted JJ Redick so badly at the deadline.
yeah, I didn't think that was happening though because like Tibbs the defense thing. Man says the addition of Derrick Rose is gonna be big in the playoffs. Yo, D Rose is gonna be so much fun to watch in the playoffs. Um, he knows time is ticking on his career, so look out. Yeah, he's definitely gonna look to be motivated out there, and he definitely brings that.
Everyone in here, do you guys see the Knicks re-signing Derrick Rose this summer?
Yo, guys, let me know in the chat. Do you think we're gonna resign D Rose? Or who do you guys want to bring back? Um, yes, Lou Randall not an All NBA team could be beneficial to us, so we won't have to give him the super max. He's gonna get a huge contract either way, man. Yo, what's going on, Dripmore? He says, "What's good, Clutch?" Yo, what's going on, man? Well, before this season, did you guys expect Julius Randle to play like this? If so, why? No, I did not. Actually, the most viewed video on my channel is, "Are we trying to trade him?" Everyone wanted Randall gone. The big like speculation was like, "Geez, like he's starting. It looks like he's starting the development of RJ." I know some people are like, "Julius Randle was good this whole time." All respect to Randall, he put up points, but we were losing. I know it was about.
I mean, yeah, he always had the talent, but like, uh, it was just tunnel vision really getting into the way of things. It was just tunnel vision.
Yeah, it was the shot selection, it was the turnovers, it was just the overall decision making, freezing RJ out of things. So we were really scared how this team was going to be. moving forward. At the time, the contract looked awful. Now it looks like an absolute steal. And
I mean, RJ still does get frozen out of the offense.
yeah, and also Randall wasn't a good shooter last year, and he just simply made boneheaded plays after plays. So, props to you if you thought Randall was going to be good this season, but in my opinion, most Knicks fans did not expect this like big jump like whatsoever. It's crazy. Let's get this. Yeah, I agree. I was talking to my friend who's a Knicks fan, said that RJ won't show his full potential for another 3 years. Do you agree? I full potential. Yeah, he's only years old. Like, yeah, we'll see improvement.
I mean, what do you expect him to do right now? He's 20.
Yeah, exactly. So I actually agree with your friend. Like when he's 23 years old, yeah, that's when he might. But again, you'll only be 23. So he still might not be at his full potential. That's
I
a
know it's really too early to really give him a ceiling, but like, I think as Knicks fans, we all have to realize that RJ will not be a first option in this league. We have to realize that.
See, I can't. I don't think he'll be, but I think it's too early to label him as anything right now.
Yeah.
If someone told the Knicks were in the playoff consideration last year, I would genuinely slap them in the face. Yeah, I would say you're on drugs. If someone told me that Randall would make an All-Star team, RJ Barrett's efficiency would go up, like Alfred Payne's our starting point guard, and we're in playoff contention right now, yeah, I would say you're freaking crazy. And most people even expected Randall to be gone. We should just take time and appreciate that the improvement of the overall culture right now.
So if anyone told me Randall would be this good, I would think they're trolling.
Yeah. Someone makes a good point here. Finn Jeffrey says if we get an upgrade at point guard, that will get RJ bucks. I agree.
Lonzo Ball.
Yeah, Lonzo Ball, of course,
Lonzo.
everyone wants out there. Um, oh yeah, we're agreeing with you, Bear. We're agreeing with you. Yeah, if you guys have any more questions, be free to put them in the chat for sure. We like answering your questions. Is there any other games on right now or no?
I don't think there are any on national TV.
Oh, okay. Wait, let me see if there's any, because usually there's like that 10:30 game. But yeah, we'll see what RJ is in.
Oh damn, Grizzlies beat Bucks.
Grizzlies beat the Bucks.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I did see that. Was Giannis playing?
I I think so.
Jeez. NBA basketball scores. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that was the late night game. Um, the Spurs and Suns right now. I got the Suns now. Spurs haven't been playing that good lately. Kelvin Johnson's really fallen off, but he's a young player. It's only his second year in the league.
I'm a fan of Keldon Johnson. He's a really good 3-and-D player.
Yeah, I like Kelvin Johnson too. Are you sold on I know it's early. Are you sold on like DeJounte Murray being their point guard of the future or no?
He's done some. He's shown some flashes. That's what I'm gonna say. Definitely shown some flashes.
Yeah, DeJounte Murray, of course, the big knock on him was he had a couple big time injuries and he's not the best of shooter. No, I'm good. I hate Jake Paul. I hate the whole Paul shit. Spurs up 17 in the third quarter. They're up 17 against the Suns. Are the Suns all fully healthy? Michael says, "Good night, y'all. Gotta go. Don't stop believing." We'll see. We'll see what happens with the Knicks. See what happens.
Need RJ to develop shooting off dribble and creating his own shots.
Oh yeah, I see someone said that. Yeah, I think RJ does need to get better when it comes to that. Obviously, he's grown as like a catch and shoot type of shooter, but we hope he gets to that point. Like if he wants to be that
I
future.
mean, we've seen him improve a little bit, creating his own shot around the rim.
Yeah, I don't think he's there yet when it comes to creating off the dribble of like pull up jumpers. Like we've seen him get to the rack, but like obviously he's not on the level of
In
like
general, I mean, this season I would definitely say that he's really become an above average finisher.
yeah, he's been better as a finisher last year. He just simply, in my opinion, wasn't a good finisher. But we hope to see him perform off the dribble more and hit shots. But yeah, he could always grow into that. His handle still needs a lot of work. RJ was clutch. Yeah, he's been clutch especially since the Timberwolves game. He's been
I mean, look at his game since like right before All-Star break. RJ's been RJ's been massively efficient. He's been consistent and he's been clutch.
Yeah, look at the Celtics game. Look at the Nets game.
Like, yeah,
But he hit big shots down the stretch in those games. The Grizzlies game, the Raptors game.
we're watching RJ really develop into a man, a grown man.
Yeah. Yeah, I appreciate that, Bray Pan. Appreciate that. Yeah, that one RJ video, a lot of people have checked that out. I actually talked to Heartstorm Media about that in last night's stream. Yeah, we hope RJ continues to be a clutch player because we need that. First starts with his dribbling. Yeah, I agree. / handle because need him to be a complete player, not just off the ball. Yeah, I agree. If he wants to be that number 2 option, he needs to get better when it comes to those things. Because we know he's grown as a passer. We know he's grown as a catch and shoot shooter. We know he's grown in those departments defensively, but he needs to grow as like a versatile scorer. He's a scorer, but he's not to that level that he's really versatile yet. Oh, what else? Yo, what's going on, Karam? How you doing, man? Yeah, have a good one, Michael. Okay, the Spurs are up 17. Who's balling for the Spurs?
Oh wow.
Balling for the Spurs. Grayson Allen at 26 for the Grizzlies. You'll have a good one, Bray. Do we have enough money to sign 2 max contracts in the offseason? Yeah, because I believe Randall's are. But who are we going to sign with those max contracts? There's no big time guy. But yeah, Randall's our highest paid contract.
We do have plenty of salary cap.
I think we have most in the league, right?
Yes, we do. But this is a really, really weak free agency class like last summer. So I mean, would not expect much, man.
Not going to be strong until like in a few years because most of the young players that were in this free agency signed their maxes. All right, Clutch. Much love and respect. Keep the content coming. You my guy. Loving the growth. Yo, thanks so much, man. Have a great one. If you're headed out, thank you so much for being a member. It means a lot, man. Thank you. H.J. Schmidt said, sup, Clutch. Just tuned in. Any thoughts on who the Knicks should target in the draft? Davion Mitchell is my guy. There's some have Bookendike falling, but I don't think he's falling. But a point guard. If we don't get Lonzo, it's Davion Mitchell for me. How about you, Avery?
Kispert or Davion Mitchell?
Yeah, I want to be mad at Kispert. But if we find a way to maybe get like Doug on a cheap contract. See, that's the thing I hate though. It's a draft and then free agency, right? Yeah, it's a draft and free agency, and I hate how that works. It's different in football. But before I go, let's get them likes up. Yeah, I appreciate that, man. How many likes do we have?
Yeah, when does free agency start this year?
I'm not sure actually. I know it's after the draft. Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. It's like, I don't know. If I take Mitchell, that means that like I 100% know Lonzo's not signing with me. Like if I'm the Knicks,
yeah, it would make no sense. Like that's why there should be free agency first, so then you know what you need. You know.
Exactly. Like I don't know. To be safe, I would take Kispert if he is available at our pick.
Yeah. No, in this upcoming free agency, depressed Knicks fan. There's not Harden, KD in this upcoming one. But I'm saying like those young players, if you want, they aren't going to be here. And we all know Kyrie and KD on with the freaking Nets. So was Harden. Curry's not coming here. Zach LaVine's possibility. Yo, Heartstorm Media, thanks so much for super chat, man. He says Lonzo 18 to 20 million, re-sign. Mitch cut. I don't see us cutting Mitch. We're cutting Mitch. No, I don't see that happening. We're
not cutting Mitch.
Let him walk or trade him. That'll be stupid.
Like 18 to 20 million, the Pelicans are going to resign that.
Yeah.
Reports are that they're
Oh
unlikely
wait,
to
no.
match.
This is what he said. He said, "Oh yeah, Lonzo 18 to 20 million, re-sign Mitch, cut Frank. I don't know what else." Okay, I was like, cut him. But yeah, thank you so much for super chat, man. I really appreciate it.
No, but the thing is with Alonzo is
Thank you, man.
the Pelicans are unlikely to match anything above 20 mil a year for Lonzo.
I feel like they're gonna bring him back unless someone throws an absolute bag. And I think it's gonna be us because we could afford to because we have so much cap space. So we could afford to throw the bag at Lonzo.
Maybe like 4 years, 25 mil.
Yeah. I feel like we'll see what happens because I think they're gonna pay him for what he can be, not what he is like right now. It depends how high they are on him.
I would give him like 45 mil a year annually. Yeah, that's what I do.
So you want him no matter what.
Yeah, I do want him no matter what. I'm sold on Lonzo.
Heartstorm Media are actually interested in Mitch. They need some big men defensively, so don't be surprised if the Mavericks throw a bag at Mitch. Because we saw the other night, their defense in the paint is just straight up awful. You can't rely on Porzingis. You have to move Porzingis back to the 4. But I actually think I would actually hate that because I actually think Mitch and Porzingis are all together. But they also can't stay healthy. Yeah, we have 19 people in the chat. We have 12 likes. We have 1 dislike. I wonder who disliked. But yeah, we'll see what happens when it comes to that. Celtics won, which sucks. But what you expect? Curry carried that.
I mean, to be fair though, I mean, we did need the Celtics to lose, but like, also we can't count on other teams on the schedule. We have to just focus on our games.
Yeah, exactly. The Pelicans or Charlotte may throw money. At Mitch. I can see with Charlotte. It'd be interesting with the Pelicans. They have Steven Adams. I'm not sure when his contract's up. Jackson Hayes is really young. Yeah, I don't know what they're gonna do. So maybe that's a possibility. I know Jackson Hayes is a project like Mitch, but I don't think he's as good as Mitch
I
personally.
really don't see New Orleans taking Mitch. I really don't.
Yeah, we'll see what happens with that.
He
But
is a young center though, and he does fit their timeline.
yeah, exactly. And if they bring back Lonzo, Mitch, Zion, like that would be a really nice over there. Because that's like what Mitch needs. Like we don't have the point guard that matches Mitch's style of play, sadly. So if he went to a team like New Orleans, that would be perfect for him.
He'd be perfect next to like Lonzo.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect next to Lonzo.
But yeah, Heartstorm Media, you think we're gonna win tomorrow? I don't think I'll be able to catch the game, but you think we will?
Well, why not, Noah?
Because I'm gonna be out with my girlfriend tomorrow.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. I might upload because I'm not gonna upload a recap video, but I might go live like late and like maybe have people on or something, or like have you on and you could tell me like what went on in the game or something. Because I'm not uploading video and like bullshitting like, oh, this happened when I really didn't know what happened.
I'm down to join.
Okay. I'll probably be later at night.
Alright, all good.
Not too late though.
Yeah.
Maybe like 7, 8. I don't know.
Yeah, all good.
Okay. Do you think we're gonna win 7 straight? Wow. So who do we play after Pelicans? Do you remember, Avery?
Let me check the schedule.
You think we're winning tomorrow, Jeff? We'll see. I know they Wizards. So for them to be close with the Wizards is crazy, but the Wizards actually won today.
Alright. So here's our schedule for the rest of the season. So we got the Pelicans tomorrow. Then the Hornets on Tuesday. Hawks on Wednesday, so we have a back-to-back. Raptors on Saturday.
Okay.
Then we got the Suns.
That's an L.
Yeah, that's it. L. Then we got the Bulls. Then we got the Rockets. Then the Grizzlies, Nuggets, Suns, Clippers, Lakers, all losses.
Yeah.
Then we got the Spurs, Hornets, and Celtics, and then that's the season.
Yeah, we'll see if like some of those championship contending teams rest their guys. As Mama said, he thinks we could win our next. We're at 5 wins in a row, so he thinks we can win our next 5. He says 10 straight wins. If we get 10 straight wins, that'd be freaking insane.
That'd be crazy.
As much as I would love us to do that, there's always going to be the game that like we lay an egg. It just happens with every team.
I
And
mean, it especially happens with, teams like the Knicks. I mean, this team still lacks a lot of talent. So, like, I don't know, games like must-win games are still tough for the Knicks because, like, we still really lack talent.
yeah, we lost to the Timberwolves. Like, there's still capability of losing to teams like that.
You also got to be realistic. Like, I don't see a win against I don't see that many wins.
Yeah. Jeff says we'll win by 4+. You actually called it with the game last night that we win by 5+. That's crazy. Our team is hot right now. We hope it continues, of course. We'll see if we get hit with the humble pie though after. But I don't think our team's like full of themselves. I'm pretty sure they're aware of what's going on.
Oh yeah, definitely.
We've like not like we're a team like the Warriors that were going for a record. Like we've still lost games and we've learned from them. So appreciate you guys smashing the like button. You thought you had to go to work. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was saying. They might rest. LeBron likes to rest, or not LeBron. We know Kawhi likes to rest. LeBron's actually not been resting as much as he has like in the past of his career, but yeah, we know Kawhi rests a lot. We'll see if Devin Booker does. We'll see if Chris Paul does.
Kawhi's the king of load management.
Yeah, because he's a robot. But yeah, if you guys have any like more questions, like do you guys have any other like non-Knicks questions? Let us know. Wish there was game on, but no game on right now. Or there is, but we don't have the channel.
AD is returning very soon. Everyone.
When?
He's supposed to return. Let me check.
Yeah, I don't know.
So he's been cleared to participate in practices. I saw he could be ready to go like next week.
Next week? Wow. Of course, the Achilles injury. Yeah, we'll see if he returns. That'd be huge for them.
I would be safe, just to be safe.
Yeah.
I wouldn't rush anything.
Yeah, I wouldn't rush him at all because we know the Lakers. They're just waiting for the playoffs. Ever since we played the Raptors, pulling on the defense, it wasn't even that. Always sold on the defense. It's just a scoring for me. We've gotten better offensively since we acquired Derrick Rose, but we're still not where we have to. I think we'll finish the season in seedings. I believe we'll remain in the top 6. Ooh. So the Celtics, what are the Celtics at?
There's also the Heat, man.
Yeah, I think the Heat are gonna jump up.
You can't forget about the Heat.
I'm not sold on us staying at 6 to be honest.
But the thing about the Heat is like Bam Adebayo. The thing with him is he's way too passive.
Is he?
He's way too passive. That's what all Heat fans will tell you. He's way too passive.
Yeah, but the Heat are capable of. They're on a 3-game losing streak. They can go on a winning streak out of nowhere. I'm not sold on the Pacers jumping up.
When Adebayo is playing much more aggressively, they're a much different team. This is a much better Heat team.
Yeah, I agree. Who do I think will win Coach of the Year?
Quinn Snyder.
I think it's gonna be Snyder or Doc Rivers. To be honest, they might go with the boring approach and just be like, Philly's number 1. I don't see them giving it to Steve Nash. Like, what coaching is going on there, really?
Give it to Thibs.
Give it to Thibs. Yeah, that'd be huge. Like, I understand what Thibs is doing. It's just like,
I think he'll be a candidate, like top 5.
I just don't think the NBA is gonna look at it that way like we are. they're just gonna be like, are they in the top 3? Like, why are we giving it to this guy who's 6 seed?
Yeah,
But what Tibbs is doing though with average to below average roster has been amazing.
that's what he does.
He just knows how to win.
No, he has no idea how to lose.
Yeah.
And we are being shown on NBA TV right now.
Who?
Knicks are being shown on NBA TV.
BATV. Oh, let's see. Oh, it's probably Curry scoring against us. We're showing Curry against us. Why are they just showing the Knicks?
I think they're talking about the plane.
Oh, they're showing like what brings to the Knicks.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. They're doing like breakdowns. Knicks getting some respect out here, Knicks fans. They're
Did you
breaking.
hear? Oh no, you weren't watching the game, but earlier, Jeff Van Gundy was talking about the Knicks. He was going on about the Knicks. He was giving us crazy praise earlier.
You said he said like they remind him of the '90s, right?
Uh, no, earlier Jeff Van Gundy. Nah, yeah, Jeff Van Gundy was saying like he was saying that he sees Thibs as like a coach of the year candidate, like maybe 12th, even though it's really like top five for coach of the year consideration. He sees Thibs at 12, and he was really praising us defensively.
Oh, okay. Oh wait, is this a play OB defense? OB actually did something useful.
Obi did something meaningful.
Peace, bro. You think ESPN be hating on our Knicks? I feel like they.
I
Wait,
mean,
peace, bro. Wait, Kareem, were you in here? I didn't see you before. He says, peace, bro. You think ESPN be hating?
I mean, ESPN commentators and analysts have really gave us our respect. They've really gave us our respect.
Oh no, but when we're talking about like ESPN and shows like or like First Take stuff like that, no, they'll never respect us. First things first and all that. Like when we got over 500, when they were talking about how like Knicks fans going crazy, like we won a championship. I guarantee there's videos out there when the Suns started doing good, 76ers started doing
I mean,
good.
the media
They're
hates us, man. The media hates
not
us.
gonna post those like videos out there just because it's the Knicks. They know we're gonna get clicks because we're so passionate. We've been bad for such a long time, but so have those teams. It's just that it's just the New York media. It's just how
I
it is.
mean, yeah. This is the biggest media market in the league. You
Mhm.
have to expect us to get more hate, but like it helps that we've been getting praised by like Jeff Van Gundy on live TV. Like he was going on and on about the Knicks. You
Yeah,
know, even Richard Jefferson was praising us. He was praising Randall. I
yeah,
mean, we are getting our respect slowly.
I agree. It's just those stupid shows that they're like paid to say certain stuff. Like they don't say like, oh, Julius Randle, he's been an All Star this year. They don't say we bet a top 5 defense, but at least some people are respecting us.
Kendrick Perkins has respected us too.
Barrett,
Uh,
Barrett on Broadway.
like I don't know, like we are starting to get more respect, but the media, I don't know, the media just they'll always find a way to hate
Yeah, I agree.
because we're the Knicks.
Yeah. Yeah, I appreciate you being here, Kareem. If you're in here earlier, I didn't see you. Have a good one, man.
But like we've been legit this season, and I mean this would be a perfect season if Dolan still manages to stay out of the way and not do anything.
Yeah, hopefully.
Because
Uh,
like we have established a healthy culture.
yeah, we hope it continues to happen. ESPN hates us because Dolan won't sell on his T network. Knicks will always be just how it is.
We'll always be hating, man.
Just
Get
it's
used to it.
Dolan. We've been bad for such a long time. He's a reason we've been bad, obviously.
Get used to it. We'll always be hated.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, guys, I am gonna close it out soon. We've been live for 54 minutes. Um, Shin's Haro actually wanted me to go live. That's why I went live. He headed out though. Um, but yeah, if you guys have any more questions, let us know. Donovan Mitchell will be reevaluated. Oh yeah, I saw that. It's not as bad as it actually was or looked. Channing Frye talking about the Knicks.
What you saying?
I don't know. I'm gonna turn it up.
The whole league is watching this right now, man.
Facts. Yeah, respect to Randall. When do you guys become Knicks fans? Oh, when did we become Knicks fans? Go ahead, Avery.
I became a Knicks fan, like a serious fan, in like fourth grade, really. Um, I just kind of like really watched games with my dad. That's what sort of got me into it, because like, we live in New York, and like obviously with Optimum, it comes with MSG Network, and my dad always just used to kind of watch the Knicks, and just watching the Knicks really caught my eye, and especially Carmelo Anthony.
Yeah, Avery's a huge Carmelo Anthony guy. He's definitely a big reason. Avery's a Knicks fan. For me, it's kind of different because I actually wasn't born in New York, but my dad was. As my dad was actually born in Manhattan. He grew up in New York, a Yankees, Giants, and Knicks fan. I was actually born in Georgia. It's where I grew up when I was really younger. But yeah, my dad was watching Knicks. Kind of similar. No fancy story at all. He would just always watch the Giants. He would always watch the Knicks, and I would sit down and watch Knicks games with him, and he would always tell me about the John Stark days. Would always tell me about the John Stark days. But yeah, I think I was like in first grade. But yeah, I've been a Knicks fan for a while. Of course, great seeing that one year that we went to the second round of the playoffs. Sadly, lost to the Pacers when Roy Hibbert blocked Melo. Even though I didn't think we were good enough to beat that Miami Heat team. Like all respect to the Pacers. The Pacers fought in that series. I believe that series went to 7 games, but. Yeah, pretty much my dad. My dad was a huge Knicks fan, always telling me about like Ewing, Starks, and Oakley. But yeah, it says Knicks won last 5 games, most since winning 8 in a row in March 2014. So that's the next goal to tie that 8 in a row.
And I mean, we have to give a lot of credit to Julius Randle. I mean, we give him a lot of knocks because he's not a clutch player, but hey, he has led us to this.
Yeah, for sure.
Like we've seen him work on, we've seen him like take the criticism and work on his game and improve. It's been amazing to watch because I mean, like I said, we knew he had this talent, but he just needed this structure.
And it was his basketball IQ, and good thing is he's really aware, and he win. He's not about the numbers. He's doing whatever it takes to win basketball games, and of course it was a travel at the end of the day. The Nets game, of course, everyone has their own opinions on that. Um, but he was pissed off. You could just see how much he wanted to win that game.
And
Um,
Cotton too.
huh?
And Cotton too.
Yeah, kind of too. Do y'all think Donovan Mitchell will bounce back from his injury? Yeah, I think he will.
Oh yeah.
I think he will.
Oh
He's
yeah.
I know Avery needs him to bounce back for his fantasy.
I do need him too.
But yeah, that was a good question, Mama said. We appreciate it. All right, this will be the last question. Is RJ also a candidate for most improved player? Well, we have two candidates. Julius Randle's winning it, clear cut. Um, you could say Kellen Johnson. You could say Christian Wood, but I don't think it's close. I think it's Julius Randle.
It's Randall. It's not even close.
This man
It's
was
Randall.
hated
I
player.
mean, look, Randall's put this team on his back too.
Yeah, I made a
Randall's a huge reason as to why we're above 500 on now,
yeah.
or in the playoff hunt. He's a huge reason. It's Randall easily.
Yeah, I made a video on that, like how much he's improved as a basketball player. Of course, the turnovers will always be there as long as he has the ball in his hands a lot. But this is someone we used to yell at for shooting threes last season because they didn't go in at all. like we're saying he didn't result in winning basketball, but there was a mixture of things. He just clearly got better by working, getting the right structure as getting a real coach, of course, that actually gives a shit and holds him accountable, which is his type of coach. He's gotten better as a shooter, a pass, like a defensive player. He's just way more aware, and you just got to be impressed with Julius Randle.
I mean, he's shooting like 40% this season. It's amazing to watch.
Yeah, it's crazy. He's even got better as a free throw shooter. He shot like 72% last year.
Like
So
every area of his game, he took that criticism and made strides. He worked on it all summer. Love to see it.
yeah, we love it.
And I mean, he's he still does have tunnel vision, but I mean, he's worked on that.
Yeah, but also like I don't blame him sometimes for having tunnel. Think about it. Like, yeah, we have RJ, but like who else are we gonna look for on that team? There's certain moments when he like has to take over. And as long as we're winning, I'm okay with it. He's actually gotten better keeping his head up and making better plays. Sometimes he, like you said, he could have tunnel vision, but he's actually gotten better as a passer, which you love to see.
Oh yeah,
But
much better as a passer.
yeah, but I'm actually gonna close it out. If you haven't already, make sure you follow Avery on Instagram at BBALL Courtside. You can check him out. Gives a bunch of like NBA updates. Uh, great page on Instagram. I believe he's typed
On here.
in the chat or the
Yeah,
or
BBALL Courtside.
yeah. Make sure you follow it for sure. But yeah, do you have any last words, Avery?
Let's go Knicks.
Yeah, let's go Knicks. Appreciate you guys. Man, thank you so much for the great amount of support.